In today's episode, we are going to be learning Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan. Now, I wanted to bring a new concept to you today, something that's a little bit more short and snappy way of learning songs. And the idea behind this is that I try and teach you a song in the same amount of time that that song takes to play. This gives me the challenge of teaching you a song in a given amount of time, but it also means less waffling on from me. I call this Beat the Track, so let's get started. Now, I believe this song is 3 minutes and 48 seconds. So I'm going to pop that on the screen for you now. I'm going to start this in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, we're going to split this into 3 different sections, and we're going to start with the intro, which utilizes just 2 chords, which are the E minor and the G chord. Now, all of today's chords featured in this video, I've actually done separate videos, and I've put the links to those in the description below. So if you're unsure of any of these, please follow those and you can go along at your own pace. Now, starting with the E minor chord, we've got this rhythm. And I like to use a word association here to make it easier. So a random one, let's say Hollywood. Now, because it happens twice, we're actually going to use a second word association. So let's say scored a goal. So we've got Hollywood scored a goal. And that rhythmic sequence features predominantly throughout the whole song. So it's important that you remember that. Now, next we've got E2. And then it plays it again, immediately slides up to the E7. And then 0. So we've got E2, E7, 0, and then to our next chord, which is a G major chord. And we're going to use that rhythmic sequence 3 times this time. Hollywood scored a goal. Hollywood scored a goal. Hollywood scored a goal. Then we've got our next individual notes on the D2, open D, open A, back into the E minor chord, and we're going to do that rhythmic sequence twice. So I'm going to play this one more time for you all the way through. Actually plays twice through for the intro. Now, section number 2, we're going to again start with the E minor chord, same rhythm sequence. Then we move to a D with an F sharp in the bass, and this time we're only going to say the word Hollywood before moving on to the next chord, which is the G, and we're going to play that twice. Now we're going to stay on the G, add a new rhythm here, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll go back to the D with an S sharp in the bass, only for 1, 2, 3 this time. 1, 2, 3, back into the E minor with that same original rhythmic sequence. Now it plays this 4 times in total, and you can actually add a palm mute in here like it does on the record. So I'm going to play it one more time just for reference. Now, on to the, that happens 4 times by the way. On to the final sequence, the chorus. This utilizes 1 extra chord, which is the C major chord. To the G, D, and then to the E minor. And that happens 4 times. Now, in the first chorus, on the last time round of that, the 4th time, it actually stays on the D for 1 extra bar. To the E minor. And on the very last chorus, it actually repeats just that last D to E. And does it again. And I've just done it! That's the time there! Yes! Just don't know how I managed that. Now, I can completely appreciate there's a lot to take in such a short space of time, especially if you're a beginner. But I just wanted to deliver some faster paced content in this crazy fast paced world that we are living in now. However, if you did find that a little bit too quick, do not worry, because YouTube is on our side here. So you can simply go back and pause the video, and you can actually use the YouTube settings to slow this down, and then you can go along at a more comfortable pace and go through the video bit by bit. As I mentioned previously, this was a new concept that I was trialing out, and it's so important to me to deliver the best possible content to you, the viewers. So I'd love to hear back from you and let me know whether you like this form of content, if you want more of this form of content, and if you've got any song suggestions that you'd like me to do in this style, then please let me know in the comments down below. Now, if today's video has given you some value, please remember to smash that like button. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to show me that extra bit of support, you can always donate to my PayPal page, which allows me to get things like a cup of coffee while I mull over more video ideas and bring more video content to you. You can also join my brand new Patreon page, where I'm just getting to grips with, but I am basically trying to deliver extra content that is behind the scenes footage, and like for example today's video, just break things down a little bit more, show you some sounds and different techniques, that kind of thing. You can find those in the description below. Now, as ever, you've been watching The Music Halls. I'm KH. Until next time, keep on rocking. This song is 3 minutes and 48 seconds, so I'm going to pop that on the screen for you now, and we're going to start this in 3, 2, 1, let's go. No, we're not. Ignore that. Now, I believe this song is 3 minutes and 48 seconds, so I'm going to pop that on the clock now, and we're going to start this in 3, 2, 1, let's go.